Okie. Itamexkanatoni. Good morning. It is going on 9 o'clock in the AM on Tuesday, January 4th, 2022. Just going into the lunar cycle Gatoi. When people need help, they're running out of food supplies. Got to lean on relatives a little bit. This is our fourth of 7 winter moons that we're going into here. And it's cold. It's the cold one. We're at minus 24, minus 25 degrees this morning. Too cold to be running, although as you saw in my little intro piece, I have began my 2022 runs. I've started the Under Armour challenge that I've done probably 6-7 years in a row now, never successfully completing the U versus the year. It used to be 1,000 kilometers in a year, running 1,000 kilometers. Now it's 1,022, the 22 being for 2022. So this year, if I'm able to run an average of 3 kilometers a day, then I will meet the requirements of the U versus the year challenge, and I would really like to beat that challenge this year. It's time for me to get myself back in shape. Obviously, when it's 24, 25 degrees outside, I ain't going out running, but I might go for a hike, and you can count hikes on the Under Armour challenge too. It's all run through the Map My Run app, and you can do hikes instead of runs. Of course, I want to do as many runs as possible, but at minus 24, I'm not gonna go running, but I'll go hiking. So yeah, 3 kilometers a day is my goal. I have a bunch of footage from the last, over the last week or so that I want to share. It's mostly wildlife stuff for a change, and so I want to get into some of that today, and we'll begin, I think, with an update on Slick, or not Slick, Swift, the rattlesnake, who is still recovering in my basement. I need to tube feed this rattlesnake, Swift, who I'll show you how he's doing. By the way, in case anybody's wondered, whatever happened to Swift? Swift is still here in my laundry room, and he's doing pretty good. Show you, look at, he pooped. That's something. I hadn't seen that poop before. That's new. So I mean to tube feed him though. I know he needs to eat. It's been a while. Hey there, Swift. Good morning. Wake up. Just chilling there. He's moving a little better. His mouth is still messed up. So I don't know. I think I might thaw out a couple of rats today for my other snakes up here. And Mr. Gomez here, my ball python. Yeah, I think I'll thaw out a couple of rats, and I'll just put one in here with him and see whether he happens to try to consume it or not. I don't got much confidence with that mouth. I think I'm going to have to tube feed him, and I've been talking to Britt about that. We're going to have to get that done. It's been a while since he's eaten. And he's normally dormant for winter anyway, but he's been warm, so he's using up more energy than usual. So he needs to refuel.
Alright, so I'm just going to leave the rat in there for maybe 3-4 hours. I think that should be enough time to determine whether or not he can take it, because any other snake would have eaten it by then.
So Swift never did eat that rat. I ended up pulling it out of there and feeding it to Pineapple, my ball python. So I am going to have to tube feed him coming up here, and I've been delaying it, but you can see from the video just how skinny he is in parts of his body and stuff. He just needs to get some nourishment again, and so I think probably for the rest of the winter I'll probably be giving him a little bit of tube feeding assistance. So we'll see where that goes, but yeah, that is up and coming. I also had a rescue starling over the last few days. Check this out. Alright, so it looks like my visitor is a little starling. Do you have a broken wing? Is that what's going on? Well, let's see how she moves. She could I saw the wing tuck. The leg is splayed. Oh no, she's got her leg under her. Can fly a little bit. Alright. It's not bad. It's not bad. Okay. So maybe it's just a kind of a concussion injury. Yeah, it could just be kind of a concussion injury or something. And she just needs some time to recuperate. So I think I'll just let her take that time. And I'll check in on her in a little bit. Yeah, you're looking very good, starling. Shall we head toward the door? Shall we head toward the outside door? Come. Yeah, you don't want to hang out with Derek. It's okay, Derek. Just gonna get this starling moving. Yeah. Well, let's head her off this way. Of course, off camera, that starling made its way out the door finally. It was kind of a chase to get it to go that way, but eventually it made its way out. I had to set the camera down at one point. Any case, moving on. I also have some clips of a demolding of some of our what do you call it, the resin pours we've been doing. This really nice set of golden jar and grinder that Britt finished the other day. She was recording a TikTok, and I decided to record with this camera as well at the same time, her removing those items from the molds.
Okay.
The demolding.
Demolding.
This is a grinder.
That hurt.
Look at that.
Pointy. Oh.
Ooh, that is nice. That is very nice. Let's get the other half of it so we can see how it lines up. That is very pretty. Very pretty.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh, there's a couple of them that are...
They just got bubbles on the
Yeah,
tips.
but it's still nice, and there's that little fuck up right there that we need to buy another grinder mold.
Alright, show how it fits. Show how it
Okay.
works.
So what we need is the magnet that connects to this and the bottom of this, but we don't know where to get one. We don't know, you
I
know.
don't think it's made for a magnet.
Yeah, it's. I don't. We don't think it's made
with
for a
male
magnet.
and female end,
But it just.
it does work very well. We've
And
been
I
using
think,
one.
yeah, we definitely need another grinder mold because that's
We got a
starting
little-
to happen.
little
and
blemish
over here.
due to having an overheating of resin one day.
But this side's really good. This
Yeah.
side's really perfect. This side's okay, but yeah.
It's very nice. All right, let's get the jar.
The jar.
That is going to be beautiful
The
too.
jar. Okay.
Ooh. These jars don't have to contain the whatever herbs you're going to grind in your grinder, but it could. And it can keep it fairly airtight because it's a screw-on lid. Look at that baby. Ooh.
On the inside.
Ooh. That is nice. The grinder and jar combo, we are non personalized, just like this. We're charging $16.
I gotta take that stuff
Gotta
off.
smooth that one, the lid out a little bit, but show them how it fits on the jar. Oh my
Oh.
goodness, that's sweet. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, man. That's the stuff. Coolio.
It's a nice jar. It's kind of see-through. I don't know if you can see it here. Hold this. It's like see-through right there.
Yeah, it's very nice. So our home-based art experiments continue, and we're playing with resin at the moment, mostly, obviously, but other things as well. What else? Oh yeah, I have considerable footage from a nice walk that Britt and I took on Sunday. After my usual walk and talk in the morning, I came home, had lunch, had a little power nap, and then we got up and we decided to take a hike. It was a good day. It was like there had been a day or two of strong Chinook winds before, and then just the last remaining kind of warm temperatures as the winds died down a bit. I mean, you'll still hear wind in the video, but not like it was. And the temperature was right around 0 degrees, even maybe 1 or 2 degrees above zero for part of the afternoon. So Britt and I took a nice walk, headed from Spobikimi out to Restaurant Cathedral, and we saw some cool animals and stuff along the way. So I'll leave you with that bit of footage until my next update.
Oh fuck, I look more crazy. I look right fucked up. No fucking they don't need to see my face. I'm outside, guys. I'm actually outside. Someone come get me. I'm going for a walk.
Big walk. Could go to the Restaurant Cathedral.
It's all the way over there. Yep.
Who's that? That's a red-tailed hawk.
You're a red-tailed hawk.
He's flying away now because he knows I'm onto him. Sucker. Secretly watching us. I saw another porcupine. There he is. See him up there? Way up there, that away. Three porcupines along the way. At each of the major sections of woodland, there's one. All in the canopy. And who's that? Is that an eagle? See if my camera will come into focus on it. Looks like an eagle, but focus. Yeah, bald eagle. Cool. Lots going on out this way with birds of prey. Wonder what they're eating. Climb up there.
Do you have a knife?
But of course.
We'll pass it over, fuck.
What kind of man goes outside without a knife, leaves the house? Come on now. You gonna carve some shit?
Should I write because I shit about hoes and tree?
I don't know. Fuck buddy.
Go, watch out. While you do that, I'm going to do a little tour of some of the intricacies here. People have been leaving some stickers, that's kind of cool. You never know what you're going to find new in the cathedral, from vacuum hoses to wicker butterflies and bicycle parts, bed frames, auto parts, rebar, just junk pieces of steel, fencing, old driftwood from beavers, rocks, tires, Halloween masks, fabrics, whatever detritus arrives on the river bottom, I suppose. Yeah, man. I'll be right there. Just giving a little tour. I like the typewriter. It didn't grow much this summer. Wonder if the artist kind of took a little break. Who knows? Maybe they're done. No, I'll come up. It's looking. Alright, so just in here we have a great horned owl. That's mad.
You can't really tell because the camera pulls in so much light, but it's really starting to get dusk. So he started to sing.
and no female has answered yet. Oh, he's gonna take off. Poop and jet. We'll see. Yeah, I need to find a bonded couple. They should be already kind of perching together and singing together at night, because the nesting is going to be coming up soon.
He has no host.
He has no hoe as yet that I see. He might. She might not be answering him yet. That, oh, you know what? That's a young one, I bet. Hear that sound? That whack. Yeah. 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 Yeah, it's a young guy. That is one probably born this year. And he might still have parents around here too. Yeah, it's a juvenile call he's making. So usually these guys, they're born really early because they're the first to nest, eh? They're born in like March. And then they stick with their parents until this time of year. And then their parents are like, hey, you gotta get out of here now because we're gonna do nesting again. We're starting over. And so a lot of times in the coulees this time of year, you can find these guys kind of calling for their parents.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so sad. They're like, we're getting a new baby.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you turned 18 or whatever.
Get the fuck out.
Get out now.
Leave us alone.
We had you all summer and into the winter here. You know how to do this stuff. Up easy.
How do you get over there?
He just crossed the water at this point because it's pretty solid ice.
Should we go over there? Just kidding.
We could. That's just a little like willow island. There's an oxbow that goes around it from the river. Of course. Of course.
Should we wait till they run by?
Yeah, I won't give him away anymore.